A lot of my subscribers on this channel are subscribed because of my content about the book Dogman, one of the best graphic novels for kids since it debuted back in 2016. This is an amazing feat because there are tons and tons of graphic novels being published every single day. Unfortunately, because of that reason, there are a lot of great books readers miss out on simply because there are so many other books in between. One of those series that I would call a hidden gem is Christian Canning's The Super Awesome Secret Adventures of Billy the Brave. So here is a quick look at each book. This is the first book, and here is the back of the first book. Next up is the second one, which is called Jungle Mayhem. And the final book up to this recording is book 3, A Bad Hair Day. In today's video, I'll be reviewing all the books like one big review, as they're like one big story. For each book, I'll be telling you the plot and my review of each book. Now let's begin my review for book 1, starting off with the plot. There's a war going on in the streets that no one can avoid. The good masters against the bad masters. Only the chosen ones can see what's really going on. One day a boy named Billy stumbled into one of the good masters' battles against the bad masters. Billy saves one of the sacred crystals and he is being teleported to the home of the good masters. Prano, the leader of the good masters, asks Billy if he'd like to help save the world. Earth's fate relies on him. Will he save Earth or will he let the bad masters take over? Read this book to find out. When this book arrived, my first word was instantly wow, because the print quality is so good. After a couple of reads, I discovered the content this book has. Readers of all ages can enjoy the book. Older readers will be fond of the smart and fitting writing, and while the writing could be a little complicated at times for younger readers, they will adore the beautiful and engaging artwork. A mix of these two is the perfect formula for a great graphic novel. A witty plot with amusing characters as well as impressive artwork to keep you glued to the pages. On second thought, I don't recommend gluing anything to these pages because the quality is so amazing and I want to keep mine in mint condition. This book is a great introduction to the series and you may want to buy all 3 books in one package, as when you start reading these books, you'll have a tough time stopping. My rating for book number 1 is a 4 out of 5. Billy's training is finally over, and he ends up saying yes to Prano's request. The first evil plan he has to foil takes Billy and his best friend Danny to the tropical forest of Brazil, where all sorts of action-packed, heart-racing moments take place. Disclaimer! My review for book 2 may be biased because this book introduced the best character ever to grace the ink of a book, Beroth. You know how people say that the sequel is always worse than the original? Well, this book proves those people wrong. This book follows the same formula as the last, but more action. The first book moved a little slower in order to introduce the characters and story properly, but now that we know the characters and plot, this story flows so well. Billy is brave and courageous, a true leader you might say. Meanwhile, Danny, Billy's best friend, is one of those characters that is crucial to any comic, the humorous one. Danny always gives you a laugh every few pages, whether it's him admiring about his sweet side profile or his cowardly moments. Personally, I love this book, just like the first, but one nitpick some other readers may have is that the first book may have had a little bit of a generic plot at times. Well, they cannot say the same for this book because there are so many creative parts. For example, Billy and Danny get to wear special suits for every possible outcome. At one point, they need to fly over the Amazon, so they use an eagle suit which also looks very visually appealing. Kmart better start writing that down. I want a Halloween costume of that in October. My rating for book number 2 is a 5 out of 5. Billy and Danny are still in the jungles of Brazil, and in this book comes their showdown with Coe, the bad master who happens to love soccer. Will Billy be able to destroy the gemstone, or will Coe's devious tactics help him dribble his way to victory? Man, didn't even mean to use those puns. Tactics and dribble, both in the same sentence, pretty good. A Bad Hair Day is the perfect trequel to the last book, as last time they were looking for Coe, and now they're fighting him. Consider this the boss battle of the series. I would say this book is the most creative and unique because it has everything the previous books had to offer, as well as even more. First off, the writing by Christian Canning is fresher and more fitting than ever, with words that perfectly describe what is going on. Next up, illustrations by Edison Goncalves and Len Simon have an art style that is detailed yet feels so simple to read. These three are the perfect team. Another reason why I love this book is because there was something cool in nearly every single page. Whether it's about a giant rhino using an iron shield or a boy dressed as a mannequin bird doing a mating dance. Okay, maybe that last part is just interesting to me. My rating for book 3 is a 5 out of 5. If you're an avid graphic novel reader, you do not want to miss out on this series. I've said it once and I'll say it again. This book has it all. Fantastic writing that is perfectly defined by captivating illustrations. Each book has cool bonus material. For example, book 3 has a guide to the echidna suit, a power suit Billy and Danny use over the course of their adventures. Then it has a page full of information about Coe, book 3's villain. It has a 3-page preview, which I assume is for the next book, and it even has a recipe made by Billy's sister Emma just for you. An excellent comic with the perfect mix of humor and suspense. No wonder it won so many awards. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this review, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in buying these books, I will also leave the link in the description of this video. I hope this helps you explore some more books outside of Dav Pilkey, because this is a series that I strongly recommend. Of course, if you want to contact me, you can try the comment section, or you can do the best way, which is emailing me at cdorian@gmail.com. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!